Losing 10 pounds in 1 week is easy, and I'm going to show you how. Now, this is coming from someone who's lost almost 40 pounds in the last few years, all naturally. No pills, no gimmicks, no fads, no funky diets. I mean, literally, just from a change to a natural lifestyle, I was able to lose that much weight, and I've continued to implement those habits into my lifestyle. So now it's not really a diet, like it's just the way I live. So look, if you're looking to shed some pounds, right? Looking to lose 10 pounds in 1 week, go by this regimen, and I guarantee you that you will lose roughly 10 pounds. All right, but you got to follow it. Okay, first and foremost, you have to adjust your eating schedule, meaning don't eat anything before noon and don't eat anything after 7 p.m. Stay within that 7-hour window of eating. All right, that's the first thing. What that's going to do, that's going to allow your body to get back to the natural rhythms. It's one of the things that truly helped me. I was like a big time nighttime eater. I would eat stuff at night all the time, and my body was not in digestion mode. What happens is that food just kind of stays there. The energy efficiency of your body, the way it works, isn't really working at optimal conditions. You end up holding more than you should. You end up kind of messing up your daily bowel movements. So you got a lot more digestive waste in your system, got a lot more water held into your system, and ultimately that is weight, right? So stay within that eating window. And number two, you want to implement as much raw fruit into your diet as possible. What I suggest for you to do, all right, is to only eat fruits for breakfast and lunch. And then if you are a cooked food eater, if you do eat cooked food, save it for dinner, your last meal of the day. Within that eating window I talked about, but save it for the last meal of the day for 1 week, all right? So you're eating between 12 and 7. You're eating fruit for breakfast, fruit for lunch, fruit for snacks, and then you have dinner, whatever you want to eat for dinner. The kicker is that you want to eat you want to match the calories that you usually would eat, for breakfast and lunch. So don't just eat one apple and think that's your breakfast. No, eat a few apples or eat 5 or 6 bananas, as much as you can. And if you can't eat it all at once, kind of spread it out, but make sure you're getting your normal calories. Like, this isn't a calorie restriction thing. This is literally a transformation. You can literally eat the same amount of calories in fruit as any other food, and you'll see how much weight you'll lose. The reason being is that when you eat cooked foods and foods outside of the fruit and vegetable kingdom, your body is going to hold water. This is called edema due to eating such dehydrating foods. When you're eating hydrating foods, your body doesn't have to do that anymore. So you shed a lot of that water weight. Okay? So the two main things here to lose 10 pounds in 1 week is change your eating window from 12 to 7 p.m. And the second thing is to replace breakfast, snacks, and lunch with fruit. All right? All fruit, 100% fruit, and then you could eat whatever you want for dinner. Do it for 1 week. I guarantee you will see a major difference. In fact, I want you to share with me your results in the comment section. All right, I want to see. Nothing's going to make me happier than to look at that comment section and see everybody posting those gains and posting those wins. All right, and what's cool is you're going to love how it feels, and then you're going to start implementing this more into your lifestyle. Okay, if this is something that interests you and something that you want to look at moving forward, I do have an ebook. The description is actually the link is actually in the description right now. It's for donation only. So whatever you feel it means to you, you donate that amount, you get the ebook, and it actually has a transition plan to help you implement this all natural lifestyle into your current lifestyle, so you can take advantage of feeling amazing, looking amazing, and being healthy, because that's what it's truly all about. Look, if this video resonates with you, make sure you give me a thumbs up, and if you like what I'm talking about, subscribe to the channel, because I got a lot more coming. In fact, you should definitely check out my video on my daily diet. All right, it's right there, and it'll also be linked at the end of this video, so you can kind of see what I eat on a day-to-day basis to give you some ideas as well. Well, hope you enjoyed this. And look, I can't wait to see and hear about what's going on in your life after this week. All right. Peace, love, and light, everybody. Be good.